Okay, we want to come and thank you guys for coming. We've been having a partnership with Dr. Pepper Museum, South Waco has, and today is our day where we get to present it to the public and let you know what we've been doing here at South Waco in partnership with Dr. Pepper. We have several special guests from the National Lloyds, the Dr. Pepper Museum, and some other visitors here on hand to see the interaction with the kids and the other class. So thank you for coming to have us present this to you, and we'll pass it on to Mr. Bob Otis, who will give us an introduction.
Thank you, Principal Lee, and would also like to thank everybody for being here, but certainly Principal Lee for starting the program here and at South Waco Elementary, and also Superintendent Williams and Dr. Galinsky for their support in the local school district as we kick this off. Thank you all for being here. I'm Bob Otis with National Lloyd's Insurance. I'm the president and CEO, and committed our organization to helping Dr. Pepper and the museum kick off this type of program. We're really glad to be sponsors of the program and helping support Dr. Pepper and the Free Enterprise Institute supply tools to the local school districts as they support teaching children about the entrepreneurship and business community. Like Dr. Pepper, National Lloyd's was founded right here in Waco. We were started here in Waco by young entrepreneurs who had the foresight and diligence to build successful and sustainable businesses that continue to benefit our community. Both companies, Dr. Pepper and National Lloyd's Insurance, started from nothing. They started except for the vision and desire of young businessmen who understood that they could actually make a difference in this community. That vision and creativity and the opportunity still lives today in the girls and boys and the students here at South Waco Elementary. Those are our future businessmen and women, and we want to support that. We're happy to help them learn more about the opportunities that exist in the business community and how they'll be able to take advantage of those opportunities as they get older. Partnering with Dr. Pepper, the Dr. Pepper Museum, allows us to help the Free Enterprise Institute inspire education, a love for innovation and lifelong learning. They present this program in a way that allows the children to have fun and remember the lessons that they'll learn in this program. The mobile outreach program that we specifically have sponsored helps bring that program and the foundation of that lifelong learning to children that may otherwise not be able to get to the museum and experience that firsthand. Today's an election day here in Texas, and when you think about what that means to us as a society, we have the free enterprise system. We have the luxury of having a free market system that we've benefited from. The founders of Dr. Pepper, the founders of National Lloyd's, benefited from that system. We want this type of tool to help our children, our future business leaders, to learn how they can take advantage of that as well. So to give you a little bit more detail on exactly what the program is, Jack McKinney from the Dr. Pepper Museum, director of the Dr. Pepper Museum, will give you a little bit more detail.
Thank you, Bob. Well, we're really excited to be here today at South Waco to introduce these new interactive and learning programs with the support of National Lloyd's. This new mobile outreach program was created in response to budget cuts and hard times that many school districts across the state of Texas have suffered, and it makes it very difficult to transport students to the museum or to other venues for really what would be productive field trip programs. These new programs were written with input from educators from elementary to the college level to meet the Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills requirements of K-12 schools, known as the TEKS. Offering programs grounded in business practices to schools is more important today than really ever before. The museum's Free Enterprise Institute was created to educate students of all ages about America's free enterprise system. Americans enjoy an unprecedented level of freedom and a standard of living that very few fully understand. The principles of free enterprise education are why it's vital to the future of America and America's youth. National Lloyd's truly understands that, the importance of this work, and we are proud to have them as our partner in this program. But don't take my word for it. Let's welcome South Waco's elementary principal, Tawana Lee, to talk about how this program is impacting her school. Ms. Lee.
I want to thank you again for coming. Just want to explain that it's what a great community we have. We can try to partnership together and make changes in the way our kids think and what they do in class. We've had a pleasure working with Dr. Pepper and allowing them to come in and provide our mobile outreach program and to try it out and pilot. This new learning program is teaching our students about business and entrepreneurship. It also allows them to think outside the box and be creative. While we are just one school, this is the start of something new and great for our students, our staff, our teachers, our parents, and the Waco community. So overall, we're very pleased, and please welcome Dale Fissler, our City Waco manager.
Thank you. How about a round of applause for our principal here, Principal Lee? You know, I can't think of a more difficult job or a more important job in our community than what she does for these schools, and I appreciate that. You know, we've got our partners here from the chamber, and we talk a lot about economic development in Waco. I can tell you that there is no better time to be the city manager of Waco. I'm really having a great time. I usually get up here and start these things by saying I agree with whatever the mayor said, but today I don't have to do that. The mayor and the council do understand, though, how important schools are to our community and how important the students are. You know, when we talk about economic development, the story begins and ends with education. So there really is nothing more important. I also want to say how proud we are to have companies like National Lloyd's and Dr. Pepper here in Waco. You know, we talk a lot about recruitment of companies to come to Waco, but we're so fortunate to have some really great corporate citizens like these two companies that you see here today. And what they're doing for these schools is really remarkable. I just want to introduce our next speaker, which is Mitch Jowitz, who came all the way from Dallas. He's the Vice President of Sales and Marketing for National Lloyd's.
Thank you, Dale. Thank you, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. National Lloyd's is honored to provide financial support to Dr. Pepper and the Free Enterprise Museum to help create the traveling curriculum. It's crucial to deliver education regarding business and entrepreneurship directly to the schools using a van created specifically for this purpose. Seeing our National Lloyd's logo on the van, along with other Waco businesses, does more than just serve as advertising. It's a visual reminder that education needs support from everyone. When you see the van around town, it should remind you of what we can do when we join forces and what we can achieve. Just look at all the successful businesses that have started here in Waco. With that, I'd like to ask everyone to join us in the classroom next door where we can see the children interacting with the program. Thank you.
Hello, welcome to Waco ISD TV. We're at South Waco with the Dr. Pepper Museum Outreach Program. Today we have two staff members from the Dr. Pepper Museum here to give us more information on what they've done at South Waco with their pilot program. Here we have Jack McKinney.
Hi, I'm the Executive Director of the Dr. Pepper Museum, and we're glad to be at South Waco today. This is something that we've dreamed about for a long time. I mean, the Dr. Pepper Museum's mission is to educate and entertain people about the soft drink industry, but also free enterprise, which is a really important part of America's economic system. So we have really worked for a long time to develop outreach programming that can come into the schools, because we do a lot of field trips, but we know that it's hard for every school to put everybody on a bus and bring them to museums during the spring. It gets crowded and it's also very expensive. So the more we can come into the classroom, it's really a great thing for us. And I think most museums really like to do these kind of programs and find them very valuable.
Well, thank you for coming to South Waco to pilot the program. And we have here with us now Amy Mitchell, who has been working with the children at South Waco utilizing the program. Will you give us more information about what you've done while you've been here at South Waco?
Yes, ma'am. We are working on test running our new mobile outreach programming. This fall, the Dr. Pepper Museum will offer 3 outreach programs that schools can sign up for, and we can bring our programming to you in the classroom so that you don't necessarily have to come to the museum to see us. Our program that we piloted today is our Let's Invent program, and so the kids had an opportunity to learn what it's like to be an inventor, just like Dr. Alderton was the inventor of Dr. Pepper here in the city of Waco. Other programs that we offer are the Dr. Pepper established in 1885 program, which is a history-based program. It talks about how Dr. Pepper was invented here in the city. And then we also have a recycling program called Recycling Makes Sense. And so the kids will learn about how valuable the soft drink industry finds the recycling to be and how it's important for the environment that we live in.
Okay, well, thank you. I want to thank the Dr. Pepper Museum for coming out to South Waco and allowing us to experience the mobile outreach program. And we look forward to having the opportunity to check out many boxes so that we can get things going here at South Waco, whether it's history or science programs. But thank you for coming, and thank you for allowing our students to interact and show you what the program can do.